Two things, I think. Well, the first is conversation. We just think it's really important. We started this project. We could have just done it, Tom and me, and we just moved forward. But we wanted to do this with a group of people. So at every step of the way, we invited people in to help us discern what to do or to run a business through conversation. That we designed this through conversation. Throughout the construction process, we held conversations, and we still every Friday have conversations at our lunch hour, and we have Thursday business leadership conversations. We also have a variety of other activities like 2-degree meetings that we have here on a monthly basis, where businesses could come in and just present something to whoever would like to sit and attend, and then they brainstorm some ideas for that business. So conversation is a big part of it. I would say, obviously, the principles of sustainability, as far as the greenness of how we live at home and how the greenness of how we exist in this building, I would say was carried over. And I would also say a big part of this is food. So one of the things that we really wanted to have here was a coffee bar and a bit of a kitchen, so that, because I think people sharing food promotes community. And one of the bigger things that I do here and at the Elmore is I bake every week for both of these businesses and bring food in. And I just think it just does something, I think, for the atmosphere when you have something fresh baked to share and some coffee to drink and tea. One thing that I still recall is when we were going through the very beginnings of the construction process, we decided to begin to take the bricks out of all of the windows. All of the windows in this building were bricked up in 1968 due to insurance reasons. And so this building, other than the front door, there was not one shaft of light that came into the building. And I look at this building as a metaphor, in a way, for the city of Detroit. It was built during the 1920s, during the boom time in Detroit. The windows were effectively shuttered up or bricked up in 1968 and lasted maybe 50 more years that way. So the building was, I would say, not as hospitable of a place, not as habitable. And I would say that for me, I remember the day where we all stood inside and watched as those first bricks were getting taken out, and then there were windows behind that, so we were able to see the light coming back into the building. So for me, that was quite a symbolic moment. I think that I think we all saw ourselves in different types of roles. And we have all evolved to, all of these original people that started with us, we've all evolved to roles that I would say we have pursued based on who we are. So I originally thought that I was going to be sitting over at a library and fielding inquiries from the public about how to make their homes more energy efficient. And we completely did not understand how many people were actually going to be in this building. We also thought people would come for a year and then go, and we've had businesses that have been here for 6 years that just enjoy being here, and I think are doing quite well in the building. So it's quite a surprise. Every once in a while, the group of us that started will sit there at lunch and look at all the people at a Friday lunch that are there, and the wonderful conversations that are happening among all the people that are there, and say, can you believe that from that little series of discussions that we had starting in 2005, all of this has happened from that. It's hard to imagine,